Hello, everyone. This is Terry of Futures IO, and as always, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. It is my pleasure to welcome Chad Robbins from GFF Brokers and World Cup Advisor for today's webinar, Managed Futures Program, about the Leader-Follower service. Throughout the webinar, if you have a question, please feel free to type them into the questions box. We'll do our best to answer them at the end of the event. This webinar will be recorded and posted on the futures.io website within 24 to 48 hours. If you're watching us on YouTube afterwards, please do us a favor and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the webinar. And as always, please feel free to share, comment, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us a lot. For trading news, events, and information, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter using @FuturesIO. And now, without further delay, I will hand it over to Chad, and you'll get the pop-up to share your screen.
Thank you so much, Terry. Let's see. I'd like to thank Futures IO for inviting us to present today's webinar. GFF Brokers is a low-cost futures and Forex brokerage. They've partnered with us at World Cup Advisor in order to offer the Leader-Follower subscription service to their customers. They invited us to go into more detail about this program as well as our World Cup Trading Championship events. This presentation will cover how the AutoTrade trading service with WorldCupAdvisor.com works and what tools are available to you for analysis. It will also review World Cup Trading Championship events and how you can participate. Now, World Cup Advisor provides an elegant trading solution for many investors. We identify talented, professional futures traders and enable subscribers to seamlessly mirror their live trading in their own personal account on a fully automated basis. Advisors have their own money on the line right along with their followers. The screenshots you see here and throughout the presentation were generated a few weeks back, so just go to gffbrokers.com for the most up-to-date performance. Now, what is AutoTrade trading service? This diagram here illustrates how AutoTrade trading service works. Now, all the advisors trade their own accounts with their own money. World Cup Advisor's Leader-Follower trade sync software literally intercepts the advisor's orders and redeploys them to the market in block orders. Now, this process allows for average price fills for the advisor's accounts as well as all of their followers' accounts, meaning there is no slippage. The followers receive the same exact fills as their advisors do on every single trade. Now, there is one exception, and that is trades placed outside of a program's AutoTrade block when we synchronize new positions for a new follower or for a follower that's exiting a position and we're liquidating his open positions. Now, all trade information is routed to the World Cup Advisor site simultaneously, so followers can monitor their advisors' trades in real time. Now, all followers receive live update email notifications. This here is an example. You'll get one anytime your advisor does anything. That means places a new order, cancels an order, or gets filled in an order. The notifications are one of World Cup Advisor's tools to assist followers with monitoring their advisor's performance. Followers' accounts are executed automatically, so they do not need to log into the website unless they want to do that, and we use these live update notifications as a tool to prompt you to do that if you want to. Now, this here's a screenshot of the Andrea Unger East and West program's open position section. Followers can log in to view current open positions, and the open position section discloses which commodity and how many contracts are being traded, whether the advisor is long or short, and the current profit or loss marked to the market. You do need to be a paying subscriber to access the open position section. Now, this here's a screenshot of the Andrea Unger East and West program's closed positions. Followers as well as guest members can access this section by logging in and going to the closed position section. Now, this is a full trade-by-trade track record of the account. There is a no paging feature on this section to allow for a full list of trades placed in this program. Now, this feature is a great tool which allows you to export data for analysis into Excel or perhaps other software that you're using for analysis. Now, all followers will still receive a daily and monthly statements from their FCM through GFF Brokers. All World Cup advisors have a full biography page available. This is a good place to get to know the advisor's background, education, trading methodology, and their approach to the markets. All World Cup advisor programs has a specifications page as well. This page discloses which commodities are being traded, how long the program has been trading for, how much capital the advisor started the program with, what types of orders the advisor uses, the methodology that's being applied, and the amount of the advisor's monthly subscription fee. All the advisors are compensated by the flat monthly subscription fee. They do not participate in commission or incentive fees or management fees or anything like that. They're simply working for that flat monthly subscription fee. Now, a unit is unique to World Cup Advisor. It's the equivalent to the quantity traded by the advisor on each trade and may vary from program to program. Now, we always recommend that followers fund their account with at least the advisor's matching funds amount. The matching funds is equivalent to the lead account's current balance and is necessary in order to realize the same percentage gains and losses and drawdowns as the leader does going forward. Funding an account with less than the current matching funds level will result in greater leverage, increase in the risk of loss, and may prevent clients from following all the trades made in the World Cup Advisor's account. All advisors have a full performance report available for review. Now, this one here is an actual example from Andrea Unger's East and West program. Now, for investors that are interested in perhaps diversifying their investments into more than one program, World Cup Advisor can combine the advisor's individual performance reports into one hypothetical portfolio report. Now, above here is an example of 4 different advisors' performance reports blended into one hypothetical portfolio. Now, please keep in mind that this type of report is considered hypothetical. Going to take a quick pause for a moment here to give you a moment to read the disclosure on the hypothetical performance. The World Cup business model was built on 2 pillars, World Cup Advisor and World Cup Trading Championships. World Cup trading events are the longest running real money competitions in the world. And WorldCupAdvisor.com offers AutoTrade trading service where subscribers can automatically follow many of the past champions from World Cup trading events and also current leaders from World Cup trading events. Annual World Cup events run from January 1st to December 31st each year. Clients of GFF Brokers can open a designated account and enter at any time during the year. Current standings of World Cup Trading Championship events are updated daily. We'll be sending a follow-up email after this presentation with a link to sign up for our current competition. I just want to thank everyone for sitting through the presentation today. If you do decide to contact GFF for any services that I went over in today's presentation, whether it be investing into a program to follow World Cup Advisor or perhaps to compete, please mention futures.io when you call or when you contact GFF, and you will get a 50% discount on your first month subscription fee for any of the World Cup Advisor programs. So that's a very nice offer, and that's something special for today's presentation. Thank you again to Futures.io and GFF for having me on today. Really appreciate everyone's time. Thank you so much.
Hi, if you have any questions, please feel free to type them into the questions box and I will ask them to Chad.
And if there's no questions for today, that's perfectly okay. Please reach out to GFF Brokers and contact them with any questions, and I'll be certainly happy to assist them in servicing you guys.
All right. What is the monthly subscription cost?
Sure, that varies a little bit from advisor to advisor, but generally speaking, the top performing advisors charge $250 per month per unit.
Okay.
And that is a flat monthly fee.
Okay. And so just so I understand, the per unit would be however many contracts they trade for you, or?
Well, that also varies a bit. Let me just give you a real example. Andrea Unger's East and West program, he charges $250 per month per unit. We recommend that you fund your account with the same amount that he is currently trading with. And within that account, he can trade multiple markets. He can trade as many contracts as he would like, but you would need to essentially fund your account with an amount that's at least close to what he's currently working with. And then you would be signing up for essentially following along with exactly what he's doing in his account. Okay. Sometimes he does trade one contract, but sometimes he does trade more. You can go to the World Cup Advisor website and see exactly what he has done in the track record, and you can also see what his current matching funds level is.
Okay. So what exactly does the per unit mean? I'm still not quite clear on that.
So if an advisor is currently trading with $30,000, his unit would be $30,000.
Okay, got it. So yeah, unit is like whatever that initial trading capital would be.
Whatever the advisor is currently working with. Okay. It ranges a fair amount right now. I think the lowest is around $13,000, and the highest is probably around $45,000 to $50,000. So you would need to go to the website, see which advisor is suitable for you, and of course any broker at GFF can guide you through with that process as well. See what's most suitable for you.
Okay, so just making sure I understand. So if he's trading 30 and you put up 60, you could follow him at 2 times the amount?
That's exactly correct. In that case, we would consider that 2 units.
Okay, perfect.
And one other detail there, Terry, you're not locked into anything with World Cup Advisor. You can stop trading at any time by calling or emailing GFF, and they will work with us to service your account.
Okay. Is the commission included in the subscription? Or if not, what is the charge for commission?
Sure. The commissions do range significantly. For the advisors that trade very often, the commissions are relatively low. For the advisors that do not trade often, let's say a couple times a month, the commissions are significantly higher. But you can see each fee on the World Cup Advisor site. If you do create a guest member login for free, you could see all those rates. And also I want to highlight one detail for you guys. All the performance in today's presentation, as well as the performance on the website, that's net after costs and fees have been deducted. Okay. So you don't have to do any additional math to figure out what your return would have been. It's essentially right there in front of you.
Okay. How many advisors do you have? How many traders do you have to pick from?
Sure. Right now on the website there are 13 different advisors. We are featuring the top 5 performers on the homepage. If you just care to go to the homepage, you could see them quickly. If you do want to see more details on their trading, their PDF performance reports, bio pages, etc., all those things, examples I showed in the presentation, you will have to create a guest member login to see that. It is not easy to become a World Cup advisor. You do have to prove yourself either in a World Cup Trading Championship event or allow us to incubate your account for a period of time, meaning you have to trade real funds and allow us to track the performance for anywhere from 1 to 2 quarters. And after you prove yourself that way, then we may offer you a position to be an advisor. So oftentimes I get asked, how come there's not, let's say, dozens or even 100 different advisors? And the answer is, well, we only have the best of the best on the website, and it's extremely difficult to become an advisor. You have to be very talented.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. How does one become a trader, or how do you select those traders?
Sure. So we use the World Cup Trading Championship events as essentially talent discovery mechanisms.
Okay.
So if you do really well in the competition, that's kind of your first step to becoming an advisor. We'll do a full analysis on your performance, meaning we'll take a look at your trade frequency, we'll take a look at your drawdown in detail, and if it's suitable for some of our clients, then we will offer you a position as an advisor. For those self-directed traders that are interested in becoming an advisor but do not want to compete for whatever reason, you would still need to open an account with us and essentially allow us to monitor your trading for 3 to 6 months, and after which time, if it's good, then we may offer you a position.
Okay. All right, I think that's the questions. Thank you for the webinar, the information, and for spending some time with us this evening.
My pleasure. Great questions. And if anyone else, would like some more clarification on anything, please reach out to GFF. They can certainly help.
Do you have a slide with contact information on it?
I do. I do not. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was going to leave it at the end of the video, but all right. Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.